Okay, we have Mertcan here. Mertcan on Naya Runes. This is also a very aggressive, very fast deck against Temur Treasures. Kappa Tech Wrecker.
Runeforge Champion. Gotta love seeing cards you don't see all day long.
So have you seen the combo that is Runeforge Champion and Jeskai Naturalist?
Probably not.
Jeskai Naturalist makes all enchantments cost one colorless less. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or one generic less. Runeforge Champion says that all runes can be played for one generic mana. Therefore, when they're both in play, runes are free. Period.
Runes are pretty nice too.
Yeah, because it's just play a card, draw a card, play a card, draw a card, and if they're free, oh boy,
you just ruined it. You simply ruined it. It's ruined.
It's ruined.
You completely ruined it. Free ruined. Two ruined it. It double ruined it.
So many runes. Here coming another one.
It's completely ruined.
We're gonna give this one speed.
The rune of speed.
Full free. All my spells are free and they all draw cards. That's not even a cantrip anymore. Oh, another one.
Another. It's ruined.
Oh no.
This is just sickening.
Oh, nope. We stopped there. All right, now, in before there's removal coming the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Gave your naturalist haste but didn't attack with it? Weird. Oh, just so he could block the Kappa to not get his creature blown up. We're in game 3 here, by the way.
This is game 3. Yep. And there's a repeat, a card that we have seen in almost every match today.
Yeah. I never would have thought that a player would play a Goldspan Dragon in a deck that ran red.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I'm actually thoroughly surprised we haven't seen a Mirror Breaker or what Mirror Breaker brings. Which is
I don't think Naya Runes is going to be playing Mirror Breaker. Let me double check. Make sure that I'm not.
You don't
crazy,
know.
Man.
You don't know. He's bad. He does what he wants.
Has that a South Park reference on me now? Holy man! Aren't you glad I catch these? Aren't you glad?
Right? Yeah, that's good. It's real good.
Oh no! So many Dragons.
Oh my.
Oh, but that swing back is going to be terrifying.
But I mean, Reborn has 6 mana at their disposal.
This is true.
That is a settle the wreckage if I ever saw one.
Yeah, this swing back could be nasty.
I mean, it's not quite lethal as of yet, but well, it is because there's a rune of might. He's gonna ruin it.
He is gonna ruin it. He's also gonna showdown it.
Oh, see, there it is. All right.
Looking for that Fable to save me. That's one blocker, but everything's got trample really.
Yeah.
Showdown here. Try to grab a whole bunch of runes.
Tommy.
Hudawada.
Tommy's going to get all Super Saiyan in here.
Kame. That's right. Down, diagonal, forward, low punch. Sure you can. Nope. Negate.
No.
No, you can't.
No. All right. So who was your primary character in Street Fighter 2?
Blanca.
Yeah.
I like the way he jumps and kicks. It's funny.
Blanca, yeah, you know. You gotta love the non-human character. Of course.
Like the only one, right?
Yeah. I mean, mine was E Honda.
Yeah. E Honda's good too. E Honda's really good for the beat up the car between.
Oh, and There we go.
Bada
Mertcan
bing,
moves on to the
Mertcan.
next round.
Listen, you really can't go wrong with play creatures make them big real fast and beat on you, you know?
No, but you know that it just goes to show you that you can ruin a match and still win.
He absolutely ruined that match.
He
ruined so much.
it. He ruined
So
that
many things
entire match.
Hey, you know, when Ken needs to mow his lawn, he always asks Ryu if he can borrow his lawnmower. You know, and he says, hey, Ryu, can I borrow your lawnmower? And every time, sure you can.
Oh God. Did that really just happen on this stream? You witnessed it, folks.
Listen,
just we get yeah, the longer these tournaments go, we just get delirious and just start saying things. Oh man.
Look, mythic constructed mythic number 67 here.
Where are we going? We have.
What are we doing? Who are we?
What?
Esper mid-range versus Naya runes. We got Mertcan in here looking to ruin this match, as you say.
He's gonna ruin it.
It's gonna ruin it.
Look, he's searching for runes just so he can ruin the crap out of some stuff.
Boy, these are two very fast, very aggro-y decks.
This is going to be a quick match indeed.
Yeah, this could be over pretty quick. Ooh.
Runes are pretty neat. I like the idea of being able to enchant either creatures or equipment. Even though I don't think I've ever actually seen an equipment being enchanted by a rune.
Yeah, I guess it can.
Because isn't that what kind of the whole shtick with runes?
That they can do multiple things. But I mean, they just basically end up being auras, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Enchant permanents. Yeah, and then it's... Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's a lot of damage!
They're...
I don't know that that's enough. 6, 14, 15, 16,
yeah, 13?
17. Yeah, it is. It is.
What is this? What is happening?
13. 13, don't do it, bud.
You got to. Got to get it done.
We almost turned into Red Hot Chili Peppers there for a minute.
Yeah.
Whackety. And
there we go.
SpaghettiOs. Game 1 down.
There it is.
Like what I tell you, dude. What I tell you, okay. Sir Mix-a-Lot, super proud of Rafine. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to keep coming after it. That booty is what keeps that thing alive through everything in this format.
Mm-hmm. Those are indeed words you just said.
Yeah. It's just true. Meat Hook Massacre is really hard to resolve on a creature with a booty that big.
That is true. That is true. It just kind of bounces off of it.
Listen, for the internet, everyone watching and everyone that watches on potentially YouTube or watches the rerun, listen, let's call it as we see it, okay? And that is that creatures with big butts are very good in the format right now because the Meat Hook Massacre. That's all there is to it. No comment. I don't want to be attached to the big butt quote wuss.
No, sorry. I was just reading what Odin Borson is saying in our chat.
Oh, good old Gucky Jucky. With a K. With a K.
With a K. With a K.
With a K. All right. So also, I mean, table 3 and table 8 are the other match, I believe. Right? Is that right?
I maybe
No. So table 3 is the opposite side of this match, and table 8 is the first second place match.
Okay. Yeah, I think the alternative to that would be Yucky Jucky.
Yucky Jucky.
Yeah,
Yucky
which
Jucky.
I'm starting to kind of it's growing on me. That's the first time I've ever said it, and it's already starting to grow on me.
Yucky Jucky works. I'm here for it.
Yeah, Yucky Jucky.
So chat. All right, you gotta tell me, is the big butt comment about Rafine a bad comment or just accurate? Let me know, chat. 8 minutes from now, you'll let me know. But I need to...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, and if that's true, then you know.
Do we want to check the other side of this match? Jump over to Big Goon side.
Sure. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, now we can see this from the other angle here. All right, Generous Visitor, very good turn 1 drop. Commune with Spirits, a really cool card that, like, in a lot of formats, never would have seen play. But in this one, it's just real good for this deck. Raven Feeblement, relevant in the match, takes out that Runeforge champion pretty darn quick. You know what's really great about this match?
What's that?
0 Cucky Juckies. Or Yucky Juckies.
That is very true. Actually, it's What about Goldspan dragons though?
I also think that's 0 here. Ooh, Archon of Emeria tech on the Naya. That's pretty effective here. Stops that crazy rune in the match thing. Circle Confinement coming out. Hey, Emeria, why don't you just get back on out of here?
Mm-hmm.
So this match has 0 dragons, 0 Fable. Was it Yucky Jucky? That's what we're calling it now?
Yucky Juckies, yeah.
Now, the other match has 8 Yucky Juckies and 4 dragons.
Only 4?
Only 4.
Wow.
Vampires doesn't run dragon.
Oh, right. But that's a whole lot of Yucky Juckies going on.
There's so much Yucky Jucky. Does this count for the mixed jump cut when we say Yucky Jucky? Yucky Jucky count?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think anytime we're referencing the Yucky Jucky, I think it counts.
Sure, now the skull's popping up, drawing a few cards. Generous Visitor getting bigger by the minute. Now there is a Wandering Emperor about to tell that Generous Visitor that you are no longer welcome in this house. Unless Mertcan reads it. 4 mana open. Says, oh, well, do it anyway.
Yeah.
Generous Visitor. Out of my game!
Believe he is channeling Leroy.
He's like that redneck neighbor down the street. You know I hear.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Nope.
Oof.
Nope.
Oof.
That's wow.
I forget what that card's how that card's named, but he did read that Wandering Emperor and said, I got an answer for that.
Yeah, I believe it's the you can't touch this card.
Nah.
We can't touch this Wandering Emperor.
Man, they just need to put a picture of MC Hammer on the front of that card. You know, I kind of want to take Snakeskin Mail and have someone alter the art to be MC Hammer on the front of it. What do you think?
Please. I would. I don't play Paper Magic, but I would just to be able to have a play set of that.
I have some friends that used to do some card alters and we would do some silly stuff. Like my Necropotence. I have a Necropotence, and a friend of mine made it into Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's pretty great.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. And they made like Stormherd, which makes a bunch of flying horses. They turned it into a bunch of My Little Pony characters flying at you. It's pretty great.
Oh, that is pretty cool. Yeah.
Vanishing Verse. Get Archon of Emeria back. Turns off the rest of this turn. Very solid play. Nice.
Whole lot of land.
Listen, but he's got an Archon of Emeria here, stopping the turn, slowing the game down, putting 1/1 counters on everything with Luminarch Aspirant, I think he's in a pretty good position. We just saw Showdown of the Scalds exiled another confinement, which he was unable to cast that same turn there. Turning off all that. Hollowed Haunting is a bomb of a card.
Oh my.
I love that. I love that card. It is so cool. Woo! Showdown of the Skulls kicking in, making them boys big. No attacks. Okay, so it looks like we're about to have some cave beats here, bud.
Well, you know what they say: big bottom creatures make the world go round.
This is look at that, the Archon with
The
that big bottom.
rockin' world go round.
That's true. That is true. Queen did say that once or twice or several times.
Yeah, just about every show that they played after that song was released. Yeah.
All right, so there was no Cave of the Frost Dragon beats there. I think he's just trying to represent another Wandering Emperor in hand.
And he's looking to ruin it.
He's ruining. Draw a card, make a flyer. These creatures are going to become unbearably large very fast. With 2 lands in hand, that ain't a fun position to be in. Now, let's see if we get that attack. Bluffing the Wandering Emperor ain't getting the job done, but we do have a blocker here.
You know, I don't know the context, but Pom Pom, you're right. It is not just physical damage, but emotional damage here.
Emotional damage!
Oh.
That's one of my favorite memes of all time. So funny. Okay, get that 7/7 out of the game. Okay. Tenacious.
Oh, the tenacity.
So the Tenacious Underdog not doing a whole lot here other than blocking, I don't think. Because, yeah, he is a 3/2. But he's not going to eat enough of that trample damage. And I don't think he's blitzing anytime soon because that life total way too low. Okay, here we go. Block. Trade your spirit. I'm going to get more per turn than you are is the thought here.
Maybe he should have blitzed. I would have taken that card draw. That could have been a Wandering Emperor
and
top deck.
Take 5 to 7 damage the next turn? What, are you insane?
Hey,
He's at 8.
Life is a resource.
Yeah, but if you spend 2 life and then take 7, you're dead when you're at 8. Funk?
Well, see right here. Look, didn't block. At 3.
Cycle.
Would have gotten that out of the way. Would have drawn into the land.
So many lands, goon.
My.
Gonna have to block with Armaria.
Yeah, you can't do much about it.
Trying to look and see if we have the report. Jing Zhang, Delaware Pikachu, has reported a 2-0 win over Chandler. So we are on the final game of this round before we go to finals. Looking like Jeskai Storm is definitely seeing the top 2 places. Well, one of the top 2 places, not both.
Well, Xinjiang has played, or they have played just so well this entire tournament.
Yes. Another one of those people that just knows their deck. Lots of removal. Snap keep, 4 lands, good colors, tons of removal. I think you got to go for it here.
All right. Stop your opponent before they can ruin it.
All right, Generous Visitor. Looks like Luminarch back. So the play here is I know I have removal. He doesn't know how much removal I have. So play the Luminarch Aspirant so it starts growing. Get more counters throughout a span of a few turns before I start using my removal. Now we've got Wandering Emperor. This is looking real good. We're looking like we're just going to start beating the brakes off him with this Luminarch Aspirant. Incoming. That's one sassy little lady.
Oh, really? Really? Because it's like You want some beef? I'm bringing the beef.
Yeah. Luminarch Aspirant from release day has seen play in a number of decks. Luminarch Aspirant has been nerfed for Alchemy and Historic, and she still sees play despite that.
How did she get nerfed?
They moved the trigger for the 1/1 counter to the end of turn instead of beginning of combat.
Okay.
Boom, Baba. I'll trade 2 to hit you for 3. Let's go.
Let me just show you how much removal I have.
So, Funk, let's test your skills. Why did he do that instead of holding up Emperor?
Because the Emperor is a better play. So holding it to be able to drop it next turn if needed.
Also, keeping up Vanishing Verse allows him to remove this turn and on his opponent's turn, then come back to his own turn.
Well, you're showing my expert knowledge here of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I know you knew all that. I was just saying it for you. So
right, of course. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, Funk's real good at this.
I mean,
Kami,
all I know
that
is
Vanishing Verse for that Kami is so good. Ooh, but do you let him take your Luminarch? Uh-oh. Choices. See, he stopped and thought, uh-oh. Wait. Yeah. Get it out of the game. Yep, I agree. Sure, buddy. You can have that. Oh, she shows up again. Hello. Did you miss me?
I don't think she was gone long enough to be missed here.
Mertcan just rolled his eyes so hard it made my eyes hurt. Land, a little bit of gas there. Commune with nature, or spirits, sorry. Commune with nature is an entirely different card. Got 1 rune, 1 Jeskai. All that's coming down this next turn, I do believe.
This is happening, though.
So we're seeing that classic auras problem here. And that is, if Mertcan can't stick a creature, how do you do all that work with those auras, huh? Is our stream crashed, bud?
What? No, we're here. I think we're good.
No.
Wait, did it?
We froze up for a second, I think.
Oh, no.
That's all right. Or mine did here when I'm watching. One or the other. All right, Jeskai down. Rune of Might. Let's try to draw some cards. Bang, bang. Showing out of the skulls makes things bigger. Considering the other rune to draw another card. Just trying to get that thing big enough that Luminarch Aspirant will stop beating at that life total. Vanishing Verse. Oh no. Mertcan, I'm so sorry. So, technically, against conventional wisdom, it is not necessarily good to pack all your counters on the 1 Luminarch Aspirant. Sometimes you want to spread it out so it's harder to deal with. But here, the life total was low enough that Big Goon just wanted to put that damage down to make sure this game ends like right now.
I also really appreciate that, Big Goon tried to bait, and he went, I know you're not going to block, but I'm going to swing anyway. And then I could kill your, now 7/7 lifelink trample at any time. You just don't know it.
Right, because sometimes you can get him to chump block, and then you don't have to spend that resource that you have.
Now, which one is it going to be? Is it going to be Wandering Emperor or Vanishing Verse? Oh, it can't be Vanishing Verse. It has to be, right?
Yeah.
Because Vanishing Verse is monocolor, right?
Yeah. The Vanishing Verse is there to potentially get back the other Luminarch Aspirant, or take away like Trample or the lifelink off the rune. Sweet sound effects.
Oh, come on. If anyone can, Mert can. Let's see it.
Oh, MC Hammer's back. Can't touch this.
Nah.
Oof.
That was huge right there.
Woohoo. Too legit to quit.
You know that's right.
We are super like exennials, dude. Like oof. Was that rip apart? I can't tell that art.
I'm not sure.
It's
I can tell
probably
you
Rip Apart.
it wasn't a Settle the Wreckage, and it wasn't a Blinding Angel.
It was
So
Rip Apart. Yeah, just different
it was
art.
probably Rip Apart.
I closed my MTG Melee. I can't see what's happening. I'm
My
a goober.
gosh.
Okay, so now we're in pump everything for the love of the sweet baby. Pump everything.
Because, I mean, you want to have a Luminarch with your Luminarch to Luminarch.
Punk, you sound so tired, buddy. Are you okay? Are you gonna make it, dude?
We have to. I got no choice here.
So what you're saying is Exhibit called and said, "Hey, bro, I heard you like Luminarchs, so we got you a Luminarch so you can Luminarch while Luminarching."
Exactly. Thank you. You are
I'll pick up the
much
MTG. I
better.
got your
Yeah.
back, bud. I
You
got your
got
back.
this. Thank you. Thank you. This is such a crazy match right here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a very big, very, very trampoly, very angry Jukai naturalist. Uh, it looks
Yeah.
like Mertcan was getting slapped around and decided, you know what? My visitor is no longer generous. We're gonna take this home.
Well, like I said, if anyone can, Merc can.
Mertcan, I do believe. Big Goon just sitting there knowing it's over.
Hit him with the good game.
GG's. KO. This is where we put the sound in, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That was good. That was actually pretty accurate. I like that. I should I got to record you doing that, and so I can refer back to that.
Just a sound bite. Get a
Yeah.
soundboard. Oh no. Oh, we should get a soundboard of you saying yucky jucky, right? And then you could just every time someone plays a kiki jiki, you could just press the button.
Yeah. Yeah. And there goes another yucky jucky. All right. So once this gets reported, we are at the final round, the
Man,
final table.
Big Goon was coming in there, just like I'm gonna push this home, all this removal, taking care of everything, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, Mertcan is the man.
Looks like I'm being told that it is going to be a requirement to get a soundbite of Yucky Jucky.
Oh yeah, well it's in the stream, so it's easy to grab that soundbite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a reminder to our mods: if you're going through editing or moving through, you can take any soundbite from anything we have and make it into a button. Okay, it's a thing.
Oh yes.
And I have a stream deck right here. I could play buttons if you want.
Oh, I need to get one. All right, pairing the final. Here we go. Let's go to table 5.
Table 5. I am lost. Hold on a minute. I'll get there. I forgot how to press buttons for a moment. That was pretty rough.
Well, that's not a surprise. Mertcan number 67 Mythic.
Yeah. Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought?
I mean, he shows
Mertcan
up in all
just
these,
ruined
all
it.
these cash tournaments, right? I've seen him in several of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Listen, if you got a skill, don't do it for free.
right. Really put it to good use.
Listen, if I can make money off Magic the Gathering, I would. I do a little bit on stream, but not much.
Well, see, Mertcan does by ruining things.
He definitely ruins a lot of things. Now, okay, these two decks are both blisteringly fast. They do what they do, and they get it done quick.
This is going to be a fast match, I bet.
Oh yeah. We're not going to be here longer than 10 minutes.
And it's a coin flip. Like, who knows who's good?
One of them is dead very fast, and the other is not very fast. That's all.
It very well could come down to what button is pushed right here.
Yeah, it could be. That could be all it is. Mertcan thinking about that. Maybe he's just looking at his deck list real quick, just make sure he knows it. There wasn't a big gap between those matches, so looking for all the options. Mertcan last week was playing Auras, right? In Historic?
Oh, possibly that is something I could go look up. Let's find
Same
out.
fudging deck. Same fudging deck. Really is. Kept a 2-lander. Gonna have to go white side. Jeskai.
Azorius Auras, you nailed it.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, same deck. Jeskai again. Excuse me, sir. May I play this card this time? Just want to point out to everybody that Jeskai Naturalist is actually a flautist.
A flautist.
I guess maybe that's not a flute. Maybe that's I don't know. I gotta pull this up. I gotta figure out what kind of instrument that is. What is that instrument? Runeforge. He's looking to rune things. I can't tell what instrument that is.
It kind of almost looks like an oboe because it's got
That's
the
what
bell.
I was thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be a mystical in lore instrument that doesn't exist in real life, but is an analog to something we do know.
It's an oboe.
Right, we're going oboe.
Yeah, I mean,
he's an oboist. Oboist, dude. You know, we really put ourselves through like the mental or the test on linguistics. We say some weird stuff calling Magic the Gathering tournaments. If you think about it, right?
We do, and I mean, it's only appropriate sometimes.
There's some crazy Magic card names out there. Big score, digging. I think we're looking at potentially going off for Delaware Pikachu in this next turn or so, or things are bad. Showdown of the Scalds is about to grab a whole bunch of gas.
Well, it's another way of Mertcan just ruining things. He's just smearing it all over the battlefield.
Just ruining them all over the place.
It's ruined.
Commune for more rune.
Yep.
Oh, look at that rhyme. I was a poet and didn't know it.
Oh. Look at you going. Saying words and stuff.
But my nose does because it's a Longfellow. It's poetry reference. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna.
It didn't land. It's okay.
I'm going back to the Mertcan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to the match. Delaware Pikachu has a whole lot of nothing on his side of the board. He's got a treasure token.
That deck is very deceptive because it just suddenly starts doing things. See what big score off this?
4 mana, just like that.
Nope. Holding it. Showdown. Oh, you got a counterspell? Ooh, Dwari Disruption? Nope. Just big scoring it now. Give me them cards. Give me them treasure tokens.
Dwari. There it is. Where is it? There it is.
Whack, whack. All right, now this is the turn that Pikachu wants to have go really, really wild.
Let's see it happen.
Leer?
A Leer.
We got a bounce spell. Anything fun in yard? Target his own creature, like they do. There's one spell. 2 spells counting Leer, right? Yeah. Big score 3. Dig a little. Storm count 3. Big score 4. It's not officially Storm because it's not keyworded as Storm on the card that he's looking for, but it's Storm.
It's inclement weather.
Yeah. It's at least severe drizzle. Which is a thing, by the way. Severe drizzle does exist. It's hard to tell between the difference between that and actual rain, though. Voltaic Surge, my own guy, get another token.
Oh, I live in the Pacific Northwest. I am familiar with extreme drizzle.
Voltaic Surge, kill my old gold span, but in response, sack some tokens. In response, Galvantic Iteration. That's going to be 6. Big score. Order of operation is perfect here. His own creature still has not died to the spell that he targeted his thing with to get his treasure token. And still casting spells in between. 8. Galvantic double it. 9.
There's a lot going on. A lot has happened here.
Voltaic Surge still on the stack. Thinking. Fading Hope targeting Runeforge. 10. So right now we're looking at a potentially 14 Goldspan Dragon. I think my count is correct.
Or he could just be digging right now and hoping that he's going to hit.
Fading Hope 11, targeting his own Goldspan. And are we whiffing? Goldspan
We got
again.
7 mana.
That's 11, 12, 12. 12 spells. Didn't have the show confidence.
That was anticlimactic.
I mean, he stopped his opponent from killing him.
That is true. Alternatively, he could have had, but he could have, if he had a dominating Licid in hand, like that right there really would have changed the tides. He wouldn't have had
one that turns into a creature enchantment and gains control of somebody, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Now, the only reason I know that is I've told you a story about Doug Goddard, the guy that kind of encouraged me to be a good Magic player. We used to do creature feature tournaments where it would be the decks would be all creatures. You couldn't play any spells. And he broke that dang card out and started taking control of everybody's creatures. And I was like, I didn't even know this card existed. And it was amazing.
It's a ridiculous card. It's 3 mana, 1/1. Yeah. Tap 3 mana. It turns into a creature enchantment.
Wow.
That just says, hey, guess what? Your creature now belongs to me.
I really think that card hasn't seen any competitive play since it was printed, other than like goofy tournaments like I just mentioned. And you named it, and I knew what it was off the top of my head. I have a problem. I've been playing that for too long.
I mean, you just have a love for like that was Exodus.
I have a love for goofy cards, is what it is. All right, so 24-3. Obviously, life totals don't matter that much in this match because somebody's dead. Now, I might have been wrong about not being here for 10 minutes. We've been here for 10 minutes.
We have been.
On game 1.
I mean, it's just these decks are just the pendulum. It just swings, and when it swings hard.
Expressive iteration, looking to dig 3 cards deep. See where we go. Otawara into play. Got plenty of mana. Do we go again? Deck has used 1, 2, 3 big scores, but not the 2 unexpected windfalls and 1 more big score. 4 mana. Galvanic, looks like we're doing something fun. Big score. Ditching cards. Drawing cards. Yee. Whole bunch of mana.
Mana is good.
Galvantic, big score. I've lost track of thing already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're at 5, Storm. I forgot to count.
Maybe?
I'm stupid. I think we're at 5, Storm.
I counted 0. So you're whatever you're at is much closer than what
6.
I'm at.
Emson 8 minutes ago pointing out the kind of things you would.
Oh?
You see our chat?
If exactly, you're absolutely right. If only he had a land, he could have played that card.
Yeah. Voltaic is 7. Unexpected Windfall 8. We're looking for a lot here. Spike Hazard 9. Spike Fall Hazard. Spike Field Hazard again 10. Goldspan 11.
This has been an uphill battle.
Goldspan again 12.
Delaware Pikachu is trudging.
Woo!
Wow.
I ain't getting to that cool combo card, but you know what I do have? A bunch of Mad Dragons and
Oh,
one of these.
And one of these.
Holy macaroni. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8, 9. 10 on the stack. 11. Whoo. Click. 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 Resolve all. Triggers. Pumping the Leer.
Guys, why not?
Holy macarundo.
That is style right there. Straight up style points. You're like, I could put it on one of these big old flying dragons, but no. No.
Somebody check on Mertcan. Somebody check on him. That was a lot of damage real fast. I hope he's okay.
I hope so.
IRL, I hope he's okay. Here come them MC Hammer pants, bud.
You cannot touch this.
Tameo safekeeping. Some O-rings. Yeah, Mertcan thinking, hey, can you do all that fancy stuff if you don't have creatures? Because if you take out the Leer or the Dragon at the right moment, the deck just can't do what it needs to do.
Right. That's it, right, and this is situational awareness right here. You identify the things that, hurt you bad, and you figure out how to prevent it from happening.
Yeah. As we saw in the Auras match last week, Mertcan really liked to go to removal from the sideboard. Was his go-to plan. Looks like the same thing here.
It makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, I mean, again, like
Mertcan with style points for having Sarkin as his avatar. You see a lot of the Wanderer here. I myself, I use Karn.
Yeah.
What's your avatar?
I don't know. I think it's because can't you go like with random? Because I think that's what I ended up doing.
I think that's an option.
Yeah. If Garuk was there, I would pick Garuk.
I don't know if he has. He might have one. I don't know. It depends on if you unlocked him or not. All right. So the land's a little light here. Looks like we're going for it. Beside you, who endures? That tree definitely endures. Previous iteration of Beside You, much better in my opinion.
Caller of the Claw would be a great card for Mertcan.
Caller of the Claw is one of my favorite cards of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I have a big play off of that card that we can talk about. But this match is real important.
Does it involve creatures going into your graveyard?
Oh yeah, I had a guy playing a control deck after my the same deck I ran Zombie Cutthroat in, by the way.
Oh.
He wrathed my board. I had 6 creatures in play. I had 2 Colors of Claw in my hand with 6 land. Sorry, 2 Color of Claw in my hand, 6 land as well.
That Kami just got rejected.
Yes, it did.
Get him out of here.
So
You're not
effectively,
welcome.
I got 12 2/2s out of it that I could attack the next turn. The dude was like, "Who has that card?" It was great. All right, so we have Yucky Jucky about to
Not
show
yet.
up,
Yeah.
looking at ruining the party. Kami of Transience, not attacking. Looking to keep him off those treasure tokens. Not a bad call, I think.
A little bit of an expressive iteration here.
Yeah. Look how it shimmers a little and moves a little sideways. I think everybody has that card style there.
Well, I mean, whenever I iterate, I do it expressively.
Yeah, I rarely iterate unexpressively. Fading Hope, get your Kami out of my game, bud.
Yeah, your rune is not welcome here, buddy.
Yes. Incoming Goblin token. Kami says, "Hey, bruh, enchantment left the battlefield. Cool, come back." All right. So we got MC Hammerpants in his hand here, as you see. That is Tomio's safekeeping for anybody that's watching a lot. Earlier in the tournament, we referred to that as "can't touch this," so it is now MC Hammerpants. Kami Transient's back into play.
And there's the Yucky Jucky.
Yucky Jucky. I've had enough of this card this tournament, I swear.
Yeah.
Gold Span. Whew. Give me them treasure tokens, bud. We are looking a whole lot less aggressive in this match for Mertcan. I feel like I smell it. Do you smell the big Stugor coming?
No. I don't think I don't think Delaware Pikachu has it in hand.
Oh, you don't think so?
Okay. I don't think so.
Valor Stance at the right time. Thank you, buddy, for showing up now. Jwari Disruption ain't stopping that. Unless he's got 2 of them. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking Goldspan Dragon into big score on this next turn.
I think if Delaware Pikachu knows a thing about a thing, a spell is going to be played. And there it is. There it is.
There's step 1 of the West prediction.
Yep, and then Yucky Jucky thing.
Nope, I was wrong.
Nope. But you got to Yucky Jucky, get some more tokens out there. Attack. Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a time jump there.
Yeah.
Expressive? I don't know. So we've got Lear. Oh no. Fable.
The Mirror Breaker.
He's hitting him with the crying. Nice emote. Sportsmanship here. And
that is the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Delaware Pikachu playing strong for 7 straight hours.
We have been here a long time. Funk is having trouble speaking now, everyone.
Wow. That was quite a show.
Great tournament. A whole lot of Kiki Jiki, don't you think? Just a little bit too much.
I'm a bit overwhelmed with how many Kiki Jikis and Goldspan Dragons and other cards I don't wish to name have been played. Oh my.
So we want to take a look at the bracket and see how everybody finished here?
Yes. Do I?
Take a peek. So we
Let's look
got
at this.
final standings are. So we have Xingjiang or Delor Pikachu, number 1. Bear with us, chat. Bear with it. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. We know we're professionals. We know what we're doing. You got it? All right. Okay, so where's the... I'm not seeing an updated version anywhere after finals. Where's that blood at? Oh! I found it. I'm a pro. Okay, here we go. All right, so Xingjiang with Jeskai Storm, which is the new deck storming the nation. Mertcan on Naya Runes. He'd like to ruin the matches for sure. Zachary Ocorn, Esper Midrange in 3rd. And 4th place, Chandler Cox, Grixis Vampires. Now, our deck lists are going to get picked up by MTG Top 8, probably Goldfish. Several places these days have been putting the rest of it. So you'll see all the way out to 8, I believe, if you go there and pick some of those up. That Grixis Vampire deck's a pretty unique deck for what had been going on in the meta. It's kind of new. I appreciate it.